Hey, Rich Rising. Damn it. I'll be right back. before. Was going to do some energy work on here, but I think I'm not going to anymore. Yeah, no. I'm hungry, so I don't want to do it. Hey. I be trying not to eat like right when I wake up. Sometimes like I don't necessarily need to, and then it's like there's some days where I feel like I'm like starving right when I wake up. And usually I'll have like a smoothie or something, but yeah, I just decided to have just some water. So I feel like I might as well just go ahead and do a quick little message here and see what comes out. Change of plans. And then, you know, when you drink water and it feels like you get hungrier, like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like like when you try to like, because there was a time where I tried to like kind of do like a water, like not necessarily water fast, but a liquid fast. And it's like, there's times where I feel like it would make me even more hungrier. Like it just didn't make any sense. Anyone else try that before? Has that happened to anybody else? I'm like not tired, but it's like there's something that's like, I don't know, energetically it feels kind of blah randomly. I wonder what that is. Maybe y'all feel the same way. Ain't nobody saying nothing. It doesn't really feel like Friday either. You didn't get much sleep last night? I woke up at 2:12 and then 2:22 also as well last night, and did some channeled messages. But yeah, last night was the technical end of the eclipse energy. I feel like that was something that definitely probably has us kind of like groggy. Yeah, excuse me, confirmation. That was random. I'm looking at this purify energy also as well here. So something, there may have been like a clean sweep here of purification. Like certain answers have been completely shown at this time. I'm hearing icing on the cake. So there's certain things that may have been kind of like icing on the cake in regards to certain information that you may have needed. It's like that last piece of the puzzle to really kind of determine, you know, whatever it is that you may have been stuck on in regards to like a mental confliction. I don't feel like this is an energy also as well to you maybe feeling, you know, confused anymore. I feel like there's a lot of clarity and a lot of direction here. Is kind of just now, you know, putting those, I'm hearing laying the track also as well here. So it's like, I feel like there's a different, like it's just a portal that, you know, some of you may have walked in to where you don't necessarily have to worry about certain things that felt like confusion anymore because it's cleared up. Yeah, Mars. Mars is that energy of action. I was seeing birth chart also as well. I was just recently searching up about Mars because I don't know too much about it. But it's kind of how you take action, I believe. Let me see what else here. The Spirit's telling me to look it up more so I can explain it. Yeah. So Mars is the energy of how you take action, assert yourself in your drive here. Okay. So some of you may want to look in your birth chart and see where your Mars is placed at. So that's going to determine, you know, kind of the direction that you're needing to go in regards to this action that you're needing to take for this year of the horse. So this can determine whether you are, you know, bold with your actions. So I guess you can kind of reflect on this also as well. Your birth chart will make a little bit more sense of, you know, the way you kind of take action. So some of you could be kind of cautious to take action. You may be more strategic. You may be kind of one of those people that just kind of jump out and just do it type of energy also as well. It's in Taurus for me. Yeah. How you argue also as well. So this could be something surrounding, because conflict and anger, like how you may, you know, take on anger or, you know, navigate through conflict, how you defend yourself, whether you confront things directly or move strategically. So high energy for Mars can be competitive, direct, courageous, protective, passionate, reckless, and quick to act. Low energy blocked Mars energy can feel like low motivation, a fear of confrontation, suppressed anger, difficulty setting boundaries, and procrastination. Okay, so some of you may need to check and see what your Mars placement may be. And also this could be the energy of why, you know, your energy may be low in regards to the way you move. Okay. So this could be something to where, you know, if you have this lack of motivation, you know, a fear to move forward, or, you know, having a difficulty setting boundaries, or you procrastinate a lot. You know, this could be due to certain things surrounding the aspects of your Mars placement. It says here, Mars in the body rules blood, muscles, inflammation, adrenal response, and physical stamina. So when Mars is unbalanced, you can have, it shows up as tension. So you can get like tension headaches or headaches, inflammation in the body, accidents from rushing also as well here. Taurus and Mars, yeah. I think mine is in Taurus also as well, in the Taurus house. So for if your Mars is in Taurus, you know, that's pretty much like moving strategically. You plan things out very well, also as well, before you make your moves. Sometimes you could be too much, you know, sometimes that stubborn energy to where you may procrastinate to make that move also as well, with Taurus energy. But most of the time it's kind of, because that's the earth sign energy. So most of the time they like to build, you know, Tauruses are builders. They're slow at the pace also as well when they're building. They like to kind of get all of the ducks in a row. And like I said, sometimes that procrastination can turn into laziness also as well. So you may have times where you kind of feel a little bit lazy to kind of move your feet, in regards to, you know, Mars in Taurus. Because when Tauruses are in that energy of stubbornness and laziness, they be slow. Like, it's like, yeah. All right. That has to do with like lack of grounding, or just overwhelmed energy also as well. Like Taurus energy has to have like a stable foundation, like in longevity also as well. Like pretty much all earth signs, like it's like they're not necessarily risk takers. They don't necessarily take risks all the time. So it's like, you know, like I said, very strategic planning. Like it has to have a foundation, has to make sense, you know, type of energy. A solid, secure foundation. Exactly. Me too. That's mine is in Taurus also as well. So, that's why I be very strategic about my moves and how I make them, and it does have to be a secure foundation. It does. All right, let's see. What's the energy for the collective at this time? So there's a particular energy. So that's interesting because I think it was 2 days ago. I had a message that was aligned action. You know, so that's the energy of the action being aligned. So it's like when you're in a space to where you're getting clarity about your direction, and it's in alignment to move. Sometimes, you know, you don't always have the answer. So sometimes you got, you know, you got a number of answers or a number of clarity, but it's like, that's why I say with this, like that strategic energy, sometimes like, it's like, you know, having certain ducks in a row, but it's like still anticipating that extra duck. And it's like, and that extra duck is like your leap of faith energy. So it's like you know, like I was saying in regards to like Taurus energy or, you know, earth energy, it's like I said, they like to have a solid foundation of all ducks in a row. But it's like sometimes that energy is you have enough ducks, you know, and it's like to lay that foundation. And it's like, and it's just taking that little piece of faith also as well. Okay. All right, show me this energy. What's the energy surrounding this action energy that the collective needs to take? What's going on? What's the messages? Ashe. Yeah, like even with I'm thinking about my shirt. Spirit was showing me my shirt. So, you know, taking a gamble also as well, rolling the dice also as well is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, Knight of Cups here and the Queen of Cups and the Hermit in reverse here, okay? I feel like this is an energy to where it's like unlocking, you know, defrosting energy also as well. Hey, Lexi. It's like defrosting energy also as well here is what I'm picking up on. So it's like, yeah, Two of Swords, yeah, Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Star, the Emperor energy, the Page of Wands. So it's like, this is the energy to where, like I said, defrosting this energy, okay? So it's like we're at a space to where, you know, we'll be coming into spring here soon. You know, we got a little bit of a cold front that just came in. We just had like some good weather, like 60s energy, but it's like now it's back in the 30s. But then it'll be spiking back up to the 60s. So what I'm picking up with that energy is like we're still in that energy of, you know, like I said, we shedded out that energy of the snake, and now we're moving into that energy of the momentum, you know, in regards to the year of the horse. So it's like, you know, movement, but not too much movement also as well here. So it's like, you know, there's a need to kind of move at this time, but not being very impulsive with it. So that goes hand in hand, kind of like I said, with that Taurus energy, you know, being strategic about moves at this time. If you want to get on the list, Deanna, there is nobody ahead of you. It's $22.22. The Cash App is in the bio and the PayPal also as well. So yeah, so this is an energy to where it's like, you know, start moving is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, exactly. So the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords came into reverse though, so I'll keep it in reverse. The Hermit came into reverse. So that what that's telling me is it is time to move, okay? It is time to start making some moves here. So, you know, that could be just, you know, planning also as well. That could be baby steps also as well here, okay? But like I said, moving into that spring season, it's like, you know, things are starting to have more vegetation is what I'm picking up on. So what I was saying earlier in the message is, you know, having all the ducks in a row or having the amount of ducks that you need. And that other piece of duck is just that you know, leap of faith also as well. It's like you got all the answers you need. Also that energy that I was picking up on the last piece of the puzzle, or, you know, the confusion is cleared up. It's like everything is definitely clear now at this time. So it's like, you know, it's kind of like one of those things to where it's like, all right, now that you got all the pieces to the puzzle, yeah, confirmation, what are you going to do with that energy also as well here? So it's like maybe this is like the planning phase for you. Maybe this is like a step, you know, just kind of, you know, say for instance, this is something that has multiple layers, multiple steps here. And it's like, it's kind of one of those things to where you're just kind of shedding something or just kind of opening something up here with the Page of Cups here. Yeah, because Page of Cups is like a student. Page of Cups is like the, you know, in the learning, you know, position is small, you know, so it's like this could be like that baby step here. And it's like you may be in a space to where you're kind of conflicted, you know, still conflicted because you're kind of running off of that old program. You're running off of those past last months also as well here. It's like we're moving into a new season, so that season's trying to shed out, and it's like you may be still kind of like, you know, on guard here, but it's like there's a need to be dedicated. Okay, yeah, Knight of Cups energy also as well. It's like that energy of that betrayal, that heartbreak, that stab in the back. It's like, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those things happen. Yes, you know, our feelings be hurt. Yes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, life moves on. You got to heal from that energy. Okay, you got to pour back into yourself. You got to, you know, you got to keep moving, you know, type of energy. And it's not saying that you can't necessarily, you know, sit with that, you know, but it's like some of us be in a space to where we sit with it for too long, and then we get in that energy of being a victim, and then we get to procrastinating, and then we get to pointing the finger, and it's like, and whole time spirit's like, hey, this was character building. Okay, so some of you, your character was being built at this time. Okay, heavy on the Emperor energy though. The Emperor is being guided here by your ancestors. You could be seeing red cardinals a lot. Okay. So what I'm really picking up on is there's particular masculines that got a lot of answers. Last night, and you know, like I said, when I woke up at 2 a.m., I had a channel download. For some reason, I think my I posted that twice, and it was it has 0 views. So I don't know if I'm like being shadow banned right now. I'm gonna have to post another video and see what that does, but I think I'm being shadow banned. But like I said, I posted at like 2 a.m. that channel download. And that was significant surrounding like male energy. Also the message that I just reposted that I recorded a month ago. So there's certain things that I predicted in a month ago that is showing up right now in the collective energy. So you'll probably see me sharing a couple of those. A couple of those messages. One of them is Boys in the Hood. So there's this particular energy surrounding, you know, masculine energy, to where you may be noticing about certain masculines around you, friends, you know, groups or cousins or whatever case may be, that may not truly be, you know, up leveling with you also as well here. Okay. So that's what's being shown in the collective. But like I said, Spirit keeps bringing up character building, character development also as well. Yeah, 8 of Cups and the Moon. Like I said, it's already been revealed. The Moon is showing what's been revealed. The Moon is showing that subconscious energy, whatever the case may be. It's bringing it up to the surface. And then the 8 of Cups here. So it's like you're being shown to walk away from the things that you are, you know, you may have been, you know, kind of skeptical about, if certain things was true, if certain things wasn't true, whatever the case may be. But it's like whatever that was, it was revealed for you to go ahead and walk away from that energy. It's like it presented itself as if it was, you know, the cups was here. It presented itself as if it was, you know, something that you should still keep around. But you see this person is leaving the cups because the cups are not filled. They're empty. So it's like, you know, you may have been around certain people that presented it as, you know, oh, we're here, you know, yeah, exactly, empty. Okay. It's like, we're here. Oh, you know, we're this, we're that. And it's like, whole time you've been generous to people that leave your cup empty. So now it's time to take a risk. Okay. Birds are very significant. We got seagull energy also as well. Okay. So heavy on the birds is significant here. White birds is significant. Seagulls are very significant at this time. Someone could be by the water. You may be seeing white birds by the water also as well here. Okay. Yeah, fake love. Exactly. So, you know, some of you are definitely realizing certain people that have that fake love energy. You know, it's kind of just one of those things to where it only benefits them at times. Like, cause I think what the message that I put on was about like the energy of certain people only want to keep you around for the benefit of them. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Yeah, but it's like it leaves you in a space of the 9 of Swords. It leaves you stressed out also as well here, because you're the sun. You're the sun to these people. You're the happiness, you're the joy, you're the peace. You bring that to everyone else, and it's like whole time these other people don't bring peace to you. Okay, so you could be the peacemaker of your people, the peacemaker of your family, you know, the peacemaker of your friends also as well. You always got solutions for these people, and it's like, god damn, like, yeah, I recorded this video. I'm gonna post this video after this message too. It's like, when are you ever gonna get your shit together type of energy? Like, this has been going on for years now. Like, you know, or this you're damn near 40 years old, or you're damn near 30 years old. Like, it's just like, what's going on here for real, for real? Like, are you not getting the picture? Like, type of energy also as well here. It's like, I feel like this is an energy to where you're just kind of over the conversations. So it's like you may have been in a space to where you've been seeing yourself kind of fall off of these conversations over time. So maybe there was a point to where, I'm picking up on like a group chat. So, you could have been in a group chat, gossiping, talking shit, talking about the latest tea, talking about the latest tea within the family, oh, these hoes ain't shit for real, laughing at the memes in regards to these hoes and blah, 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 or these bitches and these hoes, like, just whatever the case may be. And it's like over time, you kind of just like, this is kind of getting boring. Like this is kind of, it's kind of getting whack now. Like I'm just kind of over these same conversations. Like they've been talking about this for I don't know how long. And it's like your conversations is shifting. It's like you want to talk about something different now is what I'm picking up on. It's like there's certain things that you want to talk about, when it comes to, financial literacy. There's certain things that you want to talk about in regards to expanding your soul, or, exploring your soul, conspiracy theories, there's just certain things that you want to kind of talk about. And it's like the things that people are talking about around you, it's like, I'm just not really feeling it. Like, I'm not really feeling what y'all talking about for real, for real. It's kind of getting boring. Okay, also as well, I feel like this energy to where, when you get to talking about money, Two of Wands, it's like you're looking forward to the future. It's like when people get to talking about money also as well, like certain people, they may talk about, get rich. I'm picking up on Get Rich, Die Trying. So that movie could be significant. 50 Cent could be significant. A Cancer could be significant. This is kind of one of those energies to where someone may, it's like get rich schemes or something like that. But it's like, it's not in the good way. Also as well, here is what I'm picking up on. Like I said, also last night when I was channeling that message, was giving like clout hungry people. So people that want the clout. So it's like certain people may want to, I've been really picking up on like street pharmacist energy. Okay. Like street gangs, street energy type of energy. The way people make their money. So this could be someone who is literally moving out of that energy. Like I said, Boys in the Hood came up also as well. So it's like, you may be kind of tired of the street life, and it's like certain people around you aren't tired of it. It's like they want to live and die in the streets type of energy. Like they breathe the streets. All right. And it's like, that's where they feel most comfortable at. And it's like, so it's like you're in a space to where you're kind of getting uncomfortable with looking over your shoulder all the time. You're getting uncomfortable with making sure that this person ain't going to snake you when they come and get that little bag or something. It's like, it's just one of those things to where it's like, you're kind of tired of being in survival mode. You're kind of tired of looking over your shoulder. You're kind of tired of being afraid. And it's like, damn, I just want to go to sleep at night with ease, Someone also may have had a recent like break-in also as well, or something was significant about that. But like I said, there was something that I channeled last night about someone being on papers and someone snitching. Okay, or someone telling on something. Like I said, there's certain things. It's a dirty game. Okay, like that's just really what it is. A lot of y'all think that people be loyal to you in these streets, and it's a dirty game. It's literally a dirty game. So it's like, ain't nobody loyal in them streets. The streets aren't loyal. So it's like, you may be in a space to where, like I said, the same person that, and a lot of times those people that be closest to you be the ones that be snaking you. Okay. And that was something that came up also as well in the message. It's like I said, it's one of those energies to where, and it keeps bringing me back to that Ghost and Tommy energy from Power. When Ghost wanted to move in a different direction, and Tommy was feeling some type of way because it's like, nah, we married the streets, we married to the streets, like we gonna keep doing this until we die type of energy. And he's like, nah, I'm trying to get out of the game, like I'm not really for this anymore, and it's like whole time he snaked Ghost because he felt some type of way because he wanted him to stay in that street life mentality. So some of these men that you may, surround yourself with, they may have that, like, they're very, childish energy. It's like they present as if they are very intellectual. So it's like there may have been intellectual conversations, but it's like, it has to do with their ego in a sense here. Okay. It's like, it's not necessarily for longevity is what I'm picking up on. Like they don't necessarily have the recipe to put together to keep that momentum of the facade that they pictured here. Okay. So that's why you may feel like you have to always pick up on the slack. pick up on, the movement, pick up on the thoughts and the, in the recipe energy. And it's like, and they're just kind of following the lead. So, like I said, it's like, it's one of those things to where they'll follow the lead when it's beneficial to them, to when it's like, that energy of being in poverty, or being in the energy of superficial things. Like, it's very physical things, not necessarily anything deep. It's kind of just like materialistic things also as well. Okay. So it's like also, as like I said, clout chasers, like certain people that may pretend as if they like to be low key, but it's like, but when they start getting the recognition from certain people, it's like they have no choice but to feel low key, because they don't have that light like you do. Okay, that was part of the message that I put out last night. It's like there are certain people that wish they had, a particular light that you have, or wish that, more people was, surrounding them, or, because I'm seeing someone kind of like being in a space to where you may walk into like a bar with this particular friend, or into a club. I'm also picking up on strip club energy also as well. So it's like when you kind of when you go into certain locations with this person, it's like people coming up to you, dapping you up, or people coming up to you saying hey to you. And it's like, oh, hey, what's up, da da da. And it's like, and that person feels some type of way, because it's like why is everybody saying this way to that person, or it's like all hail this person. It's like, whole time you don't want nobody praising you, but it's like, it's your energy. It's like that's just the energy that you give off. And it's like this person it's kind of like I'm seeing like a kind of like a stank face. So it's like someone's like, why people so interested in you? Why people act like you a celebrity around here? Like, why people feel this way about you? And they just be like, oh, what up, my nigga? Like, with you, like, someone feels some type of way because you got a light to you, to where people are just naturally gravitated to your energy. They're just naturally, in a sense, to where they want to, I don't know, it's just a different energy that you have from somebody else. Okay. And it's like over time, like this person has felt some type of way. Over time, this person has like been like, I want this light, like I want this cup, I want this energy, I want people to come up to me and be like that, type of energy. Yeah, charisma. Exactly. So it's like, it's like there's something that you just got some particular sauce, and like somebody doesn't have that, and it's like someone could, have your sloppy seconds, or, just kind of one of those type of energies, also as well here. This could be an energy to where someone has like that sauce when they're by themselves. This is very significant. Okay. So there was a point in time where I was cool with a particular person, and I went out with this person to the club, right? And so when I went out with this person brought her other friends. Okay, so I wasn't, there wasn't an issue with that. We was, around her other friends. This person was taking pictures with her other friends, but it's like she wouldn't take any pictures with me also as well. It was very much giving, shady business. And over time, multiple things added up to where this person was very envious and jealous of me, to where, like I said, certain people will be around people that they feel like they look less better than them, or little floozies type of energy. It's like they'll hang around certain people that they think is less than them, and it's like, so they'll take pictures with those people that feel like they're less than them. They because the thing is say you're a natural leader, you naturally lead, and it's like, so this person may naturally kind of follow you, but it's like it's not necessarily the thing to where it's like they're trying to be a follower. It's just they naturally follow you because you just have that energy to where you naturally lead. You're a natural born leader. Okay. So it's like this person may have been a leader to this other pack, or this other type of energy of people that kind of fall below them in a sense here. And it's like, they want to be able to measure up to you. So it's like, they want your position. And it's like, why can't we both be leaders? Like, it doesn't make any sense here. It's like, that's the energy that is giving. Okay. Because a lot of people like to be very envious and jealous. And like I said, they will be up in your face. Okay. They will be up in your face and act like they're not jealous and envious. You got to pay attention to the cues. You got to pay attention to the little signs. You got to pay attention to their body language. You got to pay attention to their eyes. You got to pay attention, like I'm very observant. So it's like, I can always spot somebody who's a snake around me every single time. Every single time they're going to show, the mask is going to fall every single time. It's going to fall. So it's like, you know, certain people that may come around you and they're like looking at your outfit and they like, oh, I kind of really, you can tell mentally that they like your outfit. And it's like they're looking at your outfit and everything, looking at you up and down, peeping you game and everything like that. And they don't say nothing. But it's like when they come around somebody else and they're like, oh, I like your outfit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. Where'd you get it from? You know, type of energy. And it's like, that's where you get to catching certain people like, okay. And then you have certain people that will go out and get the same thing that you had on. But it's like whole time they was looking at you up and down. They could have asked you simply, hey, where'd you get that? You know, type of energy. But it's like, or, hey, I like that outfit. I went to go get it. You know, I had a particular person that did the same thing to me. Like, would copy me, but literally would never give me a compliment. And it's like, those are the type of people that will be like, oh, why do you want me to compliment you? Why do you feel like you need to be complimented? Or why do you feel like someone needs to this and this and that? A lot of people will feel some type of way because of the fact that you already get compliments. Let's talk about it, okay? When it also comes to a lot of, you know, like I said, pretty girl privilege, I've talked about this before on my channel. You know, people will, you know, dismiss from complimenting you or whatever the case may be because you already got enough compliments. I don't want to fill their head up, so let me not compliment you. Let me not tell you that your outfit's cute because, oh, your outfits is always cute, you know, whatever the case may be. You know you dress cute, like, or your hair is always cute, you know, you always look cute, like, type of energy. And it's like, okay, like, is you mad or what? Like, is you okay? Is you okay? Is you cool? Is you cool? Okay? Like, that's the energy that is given. You know, it's like, why would you feel some type of way? Like I said, some of y'all be out here looking lovely, okay? Money looking right, you know, you looking right, whatever the case may be. And it's like certain people want that energy. Some of these people may want the type of relationships that you receive also as well here. Yeah, with the world, the Empress, the King of Cups here, and the Two of Cups. So some people may be jealous of the type of women or type of men that you attract also as well here. You know, it's like I said, you know, going to the club, going to the party, going to wherever the case may be, and it's like you getting all the hoes, or you getting all the men, or the men is flocking to you, and it's like, oh, you know, it's like it's one of those type of things also as well here. You know, another little story also as well. I've talked about this before on my page. You know, there's certain people that will act as if you don't. There's certain people, so I've had a couple of people around me to where, you know, they wouldn't tell me the people that they was interested in. So it's like whole time I'm telling this person that I'm interested in a particular person. Yeah, I'm feeling this person, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this is supposed to be my best friend, right? Thank you, Jerry. This is supposed to be my best friend. So I'm telling this person who I like, who I'm interested in, you know, this is the person I ended up, you know, being on some sneaky link type of behavior with also as well. Some, you know, over 12 years ago. So it's like, you know, this person I was dealing with also as well here. So it's like, then come to find out, you know, months later, this person was sleeping with that same person. Okay. Like after I started sleeping with them. So it's like, I'm coming to this person, telling this person, you know, oh yeah, me and him was linking up, blah, 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 all this other type of shit. And, you know, when I stopped messing with him, you know, someone told me that this person was messing with them after me. And I was like, oh, okay. But see, what's crazy is you never told me that you was interested into this person, right? So it's like, you know, that's happened a couple of times with 3 women with me. So it's like, you know, there was an incident with another guy, you know, with a particular feminine. And she was like, you know, and it's like, and I was telling her about my interest in this person and she never told me anything. And then come to find out she was trying to get his number. Like, it's like, it's secret competition vibes. It's like, why would you not tell me that you're interested in that person? So it's like sometimes also as well, those people will try to, you know, steer you away from those people. So say for instance, you know, there's somebody that you're talking to your homeboy or talking to your homegirl and you're like, yeah, I'm kind of interested in such and such. You know, she was looking good on the gram, or she was looking good on TikTok, or he was looking good on Facebook, or whatever the case may be. Like, I think I'm trying to holler at that, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, this person may not even have that proximity to holler at this particular person that you're interested in. So they'll be like, oh, you know, I don't think you should talk to that person. I don't think that's your type, or I don't think the whole time they got a crush on them. Whole time they feeling some type of way about them. You know, whole time they don't want you to have a better looking type of, you know, person more than them. Like, you know, people be in competition on people that you know, be in relationships with, you know, because everybody want to be in love. You know, so it's like certain people will be like, oh, that's why you'll come around certain people that will, you know, oh, well, my man will never do that, or my girl will never be that way, or shoot, you know, at least my man's not da 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 da. And whole time it's like y'all still got the same type of man. You know, he just is doing this and he's just doing that. They both ain't shit. So it's like, you know, everybody want to be in competition in regards to the person that they have. You know, my person's better, you know, my relationship is better. And, you know, this is why everybody create a whole facade on social media that their relationship is the best relationship. I've been there. I've been there. There was things that I was going through with a particular person that was my ex, you know, and it's like, and I never wanted to show those things, you know, on anything. And it's like, it's not saying I needed to air my business out, but, you know, also making something look like it is not necessarily a need to make it what it is also as well. And a lot of times us women can be petty. You know, we'll be petty when we do that also as well, because we know that, you know, certain things may be going on in the background to where it's like, oh, that chick messing with, you know, your man, and it's like you want to post them right now, or you want him to post you because, you know, yeah, look, I'm the one with him every day, you know, type of energy, or he ain't took you out, or he didn't get you no Valentine's gift, he got me, he with me on Valentine's Day. You know, it's like we can get very catty, you know, we can get in that place to where, you know, we feel as if we need to make something shake. And it's like, the whole time, neither one of y'all need that person, okay? Neither one of y'all. So it's like, this is a whole person that's putting you in competition for no reason, okay? So it's like, that's not the type of person that you want to deal with. You shouldn't have to prove, you know, to society or prove to the other woman or whatever the case may be that man's with you, but he's also with her at night. Like, type of energy, it's just one of those things, you know? I had to learn that also as well. That was some younger type of energy that I was on, you know, immature. So I had to learn that to where it's just like, really, it didn't really make any type of sense at all, to be honest, because at the end of the day, the dude was still winning. The dude was still winning. At the end of the day, it's kind of like, yeah, look, I got such and such over here, you know, fighting over me on social media, you know, and chick calling me, and she like, why such and such was posting you on social media, da da da. And whole time he telling his homies like, you know, I just be making them go crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about, all right? Whole time you over here boosting that nigga's ego up, okay? It's like, nah, move around. Exactly, like, bye. Bye, okay? The death card is like, put an end into that. Go ahead and transform that energy. Thank you. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. So yeah, so some of you just need to, you know, move out of that energy, okay? We live and we learn, right? All right. Let's see. Spiritual messages. It's getting hot with all my hair out, to be honest. All right. Spiritual messages at this time. But yeah, being in competition with another person, and it's like you ain't even necessarily seeing yourself in competition, but it's like it happens that way. It's like it's one of those things to where, thank you, Curly. It's one of those things to where what was I about to say? It's not a flex, okay? It's not a flex at all. It's like at the end of the day, you both look dumb, okay? Unfortunately, you know. I tell you one thing, I'm not going to ever look dumb again, okay, over nobody. Never again. So, you know, I was looking dumb for a while, but, you know, and a lot of people like to, you know, keep you in that energy also as well. You know, it is like, you know, a lot of us just be dumb over love also as well. It's like we don't even really be dumb, you know, and it's like some people be thinking that you just dumb, you know, or it's just one of those things to where you play dumb also as well. It's like, yeah, I already knew behind closed doors, but I'll never let you motherfuckers know that until I want to let you know that, okay, type of energy. Like, the fuck? I'm gonna protect my peace. Show me the messages here for the collective. Okay, exactly. A Pisces could be significant. Pisces season could be significant. Happy birthday, Pisces. I don't know. I'm still in Aquarius season, so I'm still trying to live up my birthday right now. But yeah, so Pisces, I'll be putting y'all's message out pretty soon. All right. Yeah, Pisces sun, new soul energy also as well. Some of you, Pisces energy is that energy of spirituality also as well. So some of you are transforming. Certain things have been illuminated to you of your light also as well here. So you are in a new energy. Okay, so it's like this, like I said, this Pisces portal, this energy of Pisces is very much transforming. Okay, we have a couple of portals also as well. We have the 22nd, we have the 3rd also as well for the Pisces portal. And like I said, we're still kind of in that new moon energy with Pisces energy also as well. We just came out of that eclipse energy also as well. So yeah, soulmate and twin flame and dream manipulation and star family. This has been coming out a lot, okay? Dream manipulation has been coming out a lot. Soulmate, twin flame has been coming out a lot. My dreams have been off also as well. I don't know if y'all are dreamers and get messages in your dreams from your star family or your spirit team, but my dreams have been hella off also as well. So I know there's some manipulation going on in my dreams. Yeah, Queen of Wands. And see, this Queen of Wands has been coming out a lot also as well. She's been out. All right. This is that energy. The Queen of Wands energy that's been out in the energy has been doing manipulation and doing spell work energy. But let's see what this dream manipulation energy is. What's going on with the dreams? So, like I said, this Pisces portal also, like I said, some of you are coming in contact with your soulmate, your twin flame energy, okay? Like I said, there's certain things that have been cleared up, okay? My sister was just arguing with me in my dream and we cool. I don't know. I don't know. You may get another dream. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Yeah. 6 of Cups. Past energy. You may get another dream. So yeah, dream manipulation here. Okay. This is also an energy to where, okay, so Queen of Pentacles also as well. So what I'm picking up on this energy with this soulmate twin flame energy and the dream manipulation, it's like some of you may be getting dreams about a past life here. My dream just told me the opposite of what I've discovered, saying it wasn't true. There's something significant about a past life here with this soulmate or this twin flame energy, okay? They could be moving towards you also as well here, moving towards this direction. There may be manipulation of showing that this person is still dealing with particular people or still in this hot and cold energy or still in this like player energy also as well. That could be what's being manipulated, okay, in the dream state. Yeah, 4 Wands. Show me more on this Knight of Wands energy. Show me more on this Knight of Wands energy. What I feel like with this energy is trying to make you miss your, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I can't make it up. It's trying to make you miss your mark. It's trying to make you miss the, the connection type of energy. When they manipulate the energy, it's like, let's try to keep them apart. It's like a separation spell. I'm going to pull the energy and see what it is. But 7 of Swords, like it's manipulation. It's manipulation. It's deceit. Temperance, like your spirit team is pouring this into you, showing you certain things that you may need to see at this time, and the Magician energy also as well. So like I said, someone's doing magic. Someone's doing some sort of energy to manipulate the energy, okay? Someone's trying to manipulate your manifestations, but spirit's in front of it. It's like no more type of energy, okay? There's been this energy that's been going on for too long, for these unions not coming together because of the fact of trying to keep this, this energy of shifting, okay? Like I said, this is not just a regular union. This is not just a regular relationship. That's why it's been so much of warfare. It's not a regular relationship, okay? This is something that's going to change the, like I said, the DNA structure. It's going to change, the bloodline, the generational patterns also as well. So when you have certain things that are changing historically, in the bloodline, that's a big deal. When you're a generational curse breaker, that's a big deal. That's why you go against a lot of warfare, or just even warfare within yourself. It's hard sometimes to change those generational patterns, the addictions and all that type of stuff that comes up. So it's like, it takes time. It's like, it's not one of those things that, is just overnight type of energy. It's not one of those things that's just a couple months type of energy, also as well. Some things may come a little bit easier than others also as well here. So it's like, a lot of things we have been stuck in our ways. We have been used to certain toxic relationships, you know, and it's like I've been talking about on my channel about how, you know, this soulmate energy is very much not for everybody. Okay. And twin flame energy is not for everybody. Like I said, only the strong will survive, okay, with this whole situation, okay, because it's like, it's very strict business, all right, with this whole, you know, divine union situation, okay, it's like, it's those that are actually doing the work, okay. But let me see what this is. Yeah, Page of Wands. Heavy on the ancestors, heavy on the spirit team. Yeah, projection. Projection as I open up the deck. It's like they're projecting the energy onto, so for instance with this projection, okay, so say for instance the Queen of Wands has been coming out. So say for instance you're supposed to be connecting with your lover, okay, you're supposed to be connecting with your love of your life, you know, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever the case may be. The exes or the karmic people that was in the energy could be projecting the energy on what they had experienced with them. So say for instance your person was a player, okay, your person was a player, you know, they were still in them playish ways, whatever the case may be when you met them, or you know, when they was dealing with the people from their past, you know, past relationships. This is their past energy, you know, they may be healing through this energy also as well, they may be shifting also as well. And it's like, so what this energy is doing is projecting that person is still in that energy. So it's like, so when it comes in a dream, it's like it may be showing that this person is with another person still, or this person is going to, you know, things are going to, you know, be a rough patch with you and this person. It's projection. So it's like what it's doing is creating a false scenario. So sometimes when you can see that in a dream state, you know, the person is shifting. So when it comes to entities, when it comes to energies, you know, that are being used to come against your divine counterpart. So sometimes when they find out, you know, so for instance, I gotta break this down. Spirit's telling me to break it down. So when it comes to, say, for instance, family members, or say, for instance, exes, or say, for instance, a friendship also as well, people that you think that you trust. So say, for instance, you told them about that person. You said, oh, yeah, I came across my twin flame, or I came across my soulmate, or whatever the case may be. It's this person. Yeah, we broke it all down and da-da-da-da. You know, it's like it really is true. It's a spiritual union. And so these people that you were close to from the past, these karmic people, karmic friendships, you may be finding out they're a secret enemy now. You know, they're a secret hater. You know, they could have came against your you know, union, told you that you shouldn't go towards your soulmate or your twin or whatever the case may be. Now these people know. And what it is they're being used by a spirit. Okay, it's familiar energy. It's you know, past life energy also as well, that familiar spirits. So now that you done told them that energy, that's why this is part of the manifestations. This is why they say keep your manifestations quiet. This is why they say don't tell people about your manifestations, because when you prematurely tell people about your manifestations and it doesn't work out for you, that's because those people that you told come up against your manifestations. They come up against it. So they start to speaking bad before it even happens. So it's like you're planting a seed and it's already, you're having tampered soil because someone's decided to speak negative on your energy. So say for instance, you know, you decide to want to start a business, or you want to, you know, go towards a particular job, and someone's telling you, oh, you told this person that you wanted to do this. It was a trusted individual. And they're like, yeah, I don't think that's going to work out. Or, you know, they're like, oh, that'll be good for you. And they have this fake smile on. And then they go back and tell your family, the other family members or the other cousins or the other, you know, friends or whatever the case may be. And they be like, yeah, such and such was talking about, you know, getting a job or getting this business, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And man, that shit ain't going to work. But I told them, you know, congratulations, but it's not going to work for real, you know. And then you got such a Sally talking about it. Then you got Jermaine talking about it. Then you got all these people that's you know, talking against that one person that's you, against your manifestation. So it's like that's gonna block, you know, create blockages also as well here. Okay, especially if you don't necessarily believe in it as much either. So it's like if you have a seed of doubt, with your manifestation, now you got all these doubts in your soil, in your manifestation, in your incubator energy. So it's like now it's kind of turmoil in a sense here in your manifestation. So it's like if you kept it to yourself and you kept feeding that good water, good soil, good nutrition, then you see things move faster. That's why there's certain manifestations that move faster than others. Because it's like it depends on the seed, it depends on the foundation, it depends on the soil that you planted in. Okay, so it's like with this energy of this manipulation, and how you can see it in a dream state for those that are dreamers and those that are receive messages through their dreams, that connection, that's spiritual. When you go into the dream state, that's the spiritual realm. So when you start getting those dreams, about certain things that your spirit is bringing to you, or your higher self is connecting with, or you're in a different timeline in your dream state, or your ancestors or your angels bring you that information, you already told somebody else that was the op. And so when you see them in the spiritual realm, it's like it may be kind of dirty in the environment. You may see this person's face morph also as well, to where it's like 1 minute it's your lover, your soulmate, then the next minute it's like a celebrity, or it's a different person's face that you don't recognize. It's a spirit. It's not your true person. So it's like, some days you'll find your true person in that dream, to where they're not morphing. You may have a little conversation with that person, and then it's like, and then, they're gone. Or you'll have another dream when it's manipulation, they're morphing, they're changing, their faces is not the same, they're shape shifting. That's a shapeshifter energy in the dreams. That's in the spiritual realm. So that's a spirit that is using, the person that was, announced that, who was your person, to where you think that this is your person doing you a particular way, but it's truly not them. So you got to pay attention to, this is why when you're dreamers, spirit tells you to write it down. Okay. Because you got to go back and compare and contrast the messages. Spirituality ain't no joke. Okay. Like, it ain't no joke. Like, when you really gotta crack the code when it comes to spirituality. Like, it's like you can't trust every single dream, you can't trust every single spiritual practitioner. Like, it's no joke. Okay, it's no joke out here. All right, it's work, low key. It's work. You got to do the work. Just like you got to do the work to get your gifts, you got to do the work. But yeah, so that's significant. Okay. I kind of want to pull my hair up because it is hot. Okay. Woo. All right. That was a lot. Okay. So show me this magic that's being done here with this dream manipulation energy. Show me this magic. Divine path, candle magic. What did I say? What did I say? I can't make this shit up. I don't be making it up. Separation spell. I'm telling you, candle magic also as well here. Okay. Divine path. Okay. So it's like, this fell into the manifestations. Like I said, what's going on with this dream manipulation here? You are supposed to be going down a particular path. Okay. Thank you, Molly. You're supposed to be going down a particular divine path here. And it's like, so like I said, whenever that manipulation comes, the way you receive your communication, whether that be through dream state, or whether that be through whatever way you receive, your insight through your spirit team, they try to manipulate that. They try to, disconnect you from spirit, to where you start doubting your energy, you start doubting your person, you start doubting the direction that you're supposed to go, you start doubting your purpose, or whatever the case may be here. So it's like it keeps you separated with this separation spell. Okay. So what's separation? Pretty much, as it is, keeps you separated from where you're supposed to go. So that can plant that seed of doubt, to where it's like, I don't know if that's really truly my person. That's why it's been so much confusion in the energy. That's why you see how Spirit just paused the song, the music, because it's like there's been so much energy that has been manipulated to where it's been so much confusion, whether you're dealing with a false twin, a false soulmate, or it's just put, straight up magic. That's why certain things need to be gate kept, because certain people don't need to be having access to certain things, because you see people have been very immature about their ways of, tampering into people's business, or tampering into energy and breaking spiritual law. Okay. The only way you should be using magic is to up level yourself, okay? And I may be doing a candle ritual for Sunday the 22nd on that portal day, to help with pushing through for your finances and pushing through for your love also as well, okay? To help things balance out. This is not to come against anyone's free will, all right? I will, make that discretion. This is something to help amplify your energy, okay, also as well, and amplify your manifestations, all right? The good magic, all right? Not no magic that goes against people's free will, all right? Because there's a lot of people that you would never know, that, actually tap into work, spell work and things of that nature. And they'll try to point the finger at the person that's out loud with it. The person that actually has a business about it, or the person that actually is, does good magic type of energy. And it's like, they'll be like, look at them. It's them that's doing it, and whole time it's that person that's doing magic, that's going to go get spells done, like whole time. So it's like, same with Christians. Christians be doing spell work energy and everything like that, but then they'll be up in that church pew and be like, oh, witchcraft is horrible, and whole time they go into the spell work lady. Okay, like you gotta pay attention to certain people. So I clarified this energy with the soulmate and the twin flame is the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's still movement. It's like it's literally successful. The energy. Yeah, 8 of Cups. This is after walking away from certain things that you no longer desire. Okay, the things that have already been revealed. All right, so that's significant in regards to this soulmate energy, twin flame energy. What time is it? 9:17. Okay. Show me what else here. What else is spiritual that's going on? What else spiritual energy is going on at this time for the collective? If you want to get on the personal list, no one's on the list at this time. It's $22.22. I think I'm going to do this last collective, and I'm going to go ahead and do personals or get off of here. Excuse me. It's hot in here. Spiritual messages for the collective at this time. High rank spiritually. Taurus. High vibrational. Cancer. You are in alignment, ancient soul, and spiritual attack in Jupiter. Okay. So someone could be a Taurus, someone could be a Cancer here also as well. You are in alignment at this time. There's something that is moving and shifting in regards to your expansion. Okay, this could be due to Jupiter is the energy of expansion. Okay, whether that's you expanding in your spirituality, because you're an ancient soul, so you may be remembering at this time. You're remembering who you are. Okay, you're an ancient soul. You may be high ranked spiritually, also as well here. Okay, you just may not know it yet, also as well, or you may know it and you just been going through a spiritual attack. Okay, you've been feeling a whole bunch of energy. Also as well, there could be a spirit baby surrounding you also as well here, okay? But this is that energy to where you're getting stretched at this time, okay? You're getting stretched, you're being expanded, and this could be why certain things are coming up against you, new levels, new devils type of energy also as well. So it's like, certain things that you may have encountered at one point in time wasn't necessarily, heavy on spirit baby energy. That baby been coming out, okay? But there's certain things that you may have been encountering that you just kind of, kind of was able to brush off in a sense here. But it's like this is an energy to where you're shifting because you're not on the physical anymore. This is not just physical, practicality, materialistic things anymore. Okay. And a lot of times, sometimes with Tauruses, y'all like to kind of stay, y'all rule that. Okay, when it comes to the materialistic things, the money and prized possessions, y'all rule that house in astrology. So it's like sometimes y'all can be a little bit tethered to that energy, and it's hard to kind of get you out of that energy to be more on your spiritual. So this could be why there's certain things that you may have been struggling with to kind of expand at this time. But like I said, this is something to where you may have been moving out of that low vibrational energy and moving into that high vibrational energy. Okay, is what's coming out here. Same thing with the Cancer also as well. Okay, so Cancer could be significant. That rules the fourth house. That has to do with ancestral roots also as well. Most Cancers that are in a low vibrational energy are tethered to addictions. It's hard for them to let addictions go. A lot of times Cancers are what's it called? Ancestors reincarnated. So they usually have been here before. They usually have been in that bloodline also as well. So sometimes with Cancers, they're usually their own issue. A lot of times you'll realize that they're their own issue. Like I've always had Cancers around me, so I'll be knowing Cancers all the time. So it's like, Cancers be in that energy when they low vibrational. It's like they play victim mode all the time. So it's like they're the victim in everything. Nobody, they can't do no wrong. They're very manipulative also as well. It's a water sign, so they're very manipulative. And it's like whole time they'll live in delusion, to where they'll manipulate and whole time they created their own reality. Our mind creates our reality. So it's like, so if you're manipulating people, if you're in a space to where you're creating illusions for other people, you begin to start creating illusions for yourself. Say for instance, if you're a liar, you continue to lie, you start to living that life of a lie. So it's like, you ever came across certain people to where, it's like, God damn, like it's like they lie they can lie with just off the top type of energy, to where it's like, damn, like, because it's like there's certain people where you got to kind of think of a lie, and it's like, and then you come across people, they be like, oh yeah, that was a lie. like they didn't do too well lying with that energy. But it's like then you got certain people that it's just like bam, right off the tongue, like, oh yeah, they just kind of bring it out their ass type of energy. And it's like, what the fuck, like, how are you able to lie like this? Like that's the energy. Like that's kind of like the energy of Cancers, okay? I'm a Cancer and I agree, okay? So that's kind of like the energy of Cancers. Like they will just lie, just a lie. And it's like, the whole time you're creating your own reality. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a Cancer, but Cancer is out on the board. It could be Cancerian energy also as well, but when you get to manipulating your own reality and you believe your own lies, then you're living a lie. You're literally living a lie. And then you end up believing your own lies, and you get to that delusional energy to where you can't even get through these people, to where it's like you're telling them the truth, and it's like whole time they still living in that lie. Like it's pretty scary, okay? But like I said, mind shapes reality. So, whatever's going on in your mind is what's shaping your reality, okay? As above, so below, all right? So, for instance, if you have a negative impact in mind, you think negatively, you don't think positive about yourself. You don't think positive about the outcomes that you could have. You think very negative. Oh, I'm going to go to this, oh, I don't want to go to the store because, they're not going to have any food on the shelves. Or I don't want to go to, this place because I always get bad luck. Or, always Debbie Downer type of energy. Then you're going to always attract that Debbie Downer energy. So it's like, but versus somebody who is very positive, they have a positive mindset. Oh, I'm always lucky. I win everything. Everything goes in my favor. I'm so beautiful. I'm so lucky. Like type of energy. Then you're going to attract that energy. Okay. You are what you attract. Do we want to break this energy down or no, Spirit? They're saying yes. Karma, prison time. Something could be significant about karma and going to prison. All right. That could have been someone's karma here. Show me this high ranked spiritually. Show me this high ranked spiritually for the collective. Show me this high ranked spiritually for the collective. Darlene, I've seen your message. If you want a private reading off of live, the link is in the bio for my for my readings. Or if you want to get a personal reading while I'm on live, it's $22.22. You can send it to the Cash App or the PayPal. So you would be first on the list if you send it in. So third eye, crown chakra in the moon here, okay? Karmic past life killer, and 911 also as well, okay? So for someone here, you may be kind of, like I said, you may be stepping into this ranking of being high ranked spiritually, and this could be why you had to go through spiritual attack after spiritual attack after spiritual attack here, okay? And this could be mainly attacking your crown chakra and mainly attacking your third eye. So those are your upper chakras. That's when you connect to divine spirit. That's when you're seeing through the illusions. That's when you are getting certain attacks that you are mental conflictions also as well. So it's like certain things that you are needing direction on and clarity with that crown chakra. Like it's like someone could be attacking that crown chakra to where you're not necessarily believing in what spirit's showing you. Okay, with the moon here, it's like there's certain things that are being revealed that you may be kind of struggling with really actually seeing, or you see it but it's like it keeps conflicting also as well here. Okay, that's a spiritual attack. So, you know what, how can you kind of fix that, or how can you kind of work on that? Just keep your chakras balanced. Keep your crown chakra balanced and your third eye balanced, okay? So, you know, also doing your shadow work also as well. Shadow work is very important. So, you know, doing your shadow work surrounding, you know, your belief systems, doing your shadow work surrounding, your your past energy also as well. So, you know, just do that work is what you got to do, okay, so that you can be more clear. Why don't you trust yourself? Okay, also as well, thank you for the heart, me. Why don't you trust yourself? You know, we've been taught to not trust ourselves. God damn, spirit, like, got me messing with my nose. All right, I promise I don't play with my nose. But yeah, so it's like, you know, you could be in a space to where what was I saying? Damn, I just lost my train of thought. Just lost the channel. I don't remember. Let's move on to this ancient soul energy. Show me more about this ancient soul energy. Show me more of this ancient soul energy. 911. All right, this is an urgent message. This is the current energy right now. You're seeing 911 a lot, okay? This 911 is showing you to wake up, okay? Also as well here, that 911 energy is spiritual energy, as far as your spiritual army in a sense here. So the people that may be around you, that's protecting you, that may be assigned to you for your spiritual journey in regards to you waking up and you remembering. Okay, so it's like, you know, spirit showing you like right now, like it's time for you to wake up, it's time for you to move on, it's time for you to, you know, move into this energy, this high vibrational energy. You know, it's time for you to expand, you know, right now. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. It's like, no, it's not later, you know, no, it's not in the next lifetime, it's this lifetime. Okay, you're meant to be here for a particular reason. Okay, there's certain things that you are may needing to do in this lifetime here, a certain contract that you may need to fulfill. Okay, spiritual contract. Show me what else. And like I said, contracts are also, you know, that soulmate and twin flame energy, because that came out earlier. So it's like, you know, certain people are being awakened at this time. Like I said, the masculines are moving a little bit slower, but also they didn't necessarily have, you know, the tools that they've been needing as much as us women do. Okay, so that's why it's moving a little bit slow for those masculines to come towards their feminines. But, you know, there's certain things, there's certain contracts with the soulmate and twin flame that has to be played out in this lifetime. Okay, tell me what else here for this ancient soul energy. You missed a lot. Judge, yeah, judge and pirate. All right, also as well here, like, don't allow people to steal you from, you know, your energy here. Okay, this could be an energy to where if people do you wrong, you usually see people kind of get karma instantly, you know, from you. Also as well here, it's like, you know, you don't even really got to do nothing to get back at people. Okay, that could be you having Saturn placements. So you could be an Aquarius, or you can be a Capricorn, or you just may have that highly aspected in your chart here. Okay, So certain people may get karma dealing with you because you may have that judgment energy when people do you wrong. Okay. So for instance, some people can encounter you to where you're that person's help. You're the more high vibrational person, or you're the person that is, that, like I said. Okay, so for instance, I'll explain it the way I can explain it for just myself. So when you are someone that is a natural born healer, an earth angel, or whatever the case may be, you may attract certain people. You may kind of go in and out of people to where it's like people don't stick around. It's kind of like you encounter people and they go. You encounter somebody else and they go. Like, you may kind of not have as much friends, or just whatever the case may be. You may be someone who kind of goes out in person, and it's like certain people may come around for a little bit of time, and it's like it's just certain things that you may encounter with certain people, certain energies, and it's like, and you're meant to serve them their karma type of energy. Okay, so it's like they'll encounter you, and it's like spirits bringing you to this person. You energetically align with this person for a reason. So say for instance they needed to come to you for so for instance, a lot of angels, earth angels are on the streets. Okay, also as well, they're homeless. So say for instance your test is you walk into the grocery store, you see a particular homeless person on the side. Something in your mind is telling you, go ahead and give that person some money. Go ahead and give that person $5. And it's like, and the whole time you just like, I don't feel like giving them $5. I'm gonna keep on going. So it's like, and then something in your head is like, give them $5. And it's like, so you go do your grocery shop and you come out of the store, and it's like the whole time in the store you was thinking, oh, maybe I should give this person $5. And it's like, and then you see them again, he's like, yeah, should I just go ahead and give them $5? Type of energy. And it's like, and you keep on moving, you keep on going. And then you get up in the car and you don't give that person $5. That was a test. Okay, it's like it was banging in your head for a reason, because there's probably a meant for you to give that person. So that can be in a sense to where that was a judge. Okay, that was a angel in disguise, or we have earth angels. Angels are in disguise when it comes to earth angels. So when you encounter certain people, you never know that you're being served your karma. Okay. That's why you should treat people the way they should be treated, the way you want to be treated, because you never know when you're being tested. All right. So that could be, someone's energy here. There is a past loved one that is protecting you. That is a sibling. Okay. So there is a sibling here that is protecting you at this time. Okay. It happened to me so many times, and I do give them money or feed them. Ashe. Yeah, because it's like, for instance, say for instance, you didn't pass that test, and then all of a sudden now you lost some money. Or say for instance, you was like, let me go ahead and give this person $5. And then all of a sudden you come across some money. Money comes to you easily, randomly after that, because you gave that person your $5. Like, you just never know when you're being tested. And it's like, and it doesn't even have to just be that. It can be just multiple different ways of you being tested, also as well. So someone's sibling is protecting them at this time. Soul family. Okay, this is part of your soul family. North Node, Akashic Records. Like, you're moving to your purpose energy, your purposeful energy. Okay, that's where you're moving towards. So when you are going through your spiritual awakenings, you're going through your spiritual, upgrades and of that nature, you also got to go through the deadly sins. Okay. So it's like, say for instance, on your family, on your bloodline, the spirit of lust is on your spirit, to where everybody in your family is kind of more lustful. It's like they've been in sex-based relationships, they don't really have control of their sexual desires. It's very materialistic. It's very, on the physical. So it's like, you go through tests of your lustful desires. Or for instance, you're in bloodlines to where, like generational wealth. I'll speak on certain people that have generational wealth that has been passed down, through greed. It's like they have this money, but they're greedy. To where it's like they're not necessarily helping out with the communities, these billionaires type of energy. It's like, they're not helping out with the communities. They have that spirit of greed that's following their foundation. So this is where it's significant when it comes to soulmate and twin flame energy and contracts, because the way it's going to change the DNA structure is by, if you're in a healing energy and you healed from those particular demons, those particular, spirits, those particular entities, if you've been healing from the lust, lust, if you've been healing from the greed, then what are you going to do with that information? You're going to pass it on, right? So it's like, so when you pass that on to your seed, you instill that energy and you instill that foundation for your seed. Then you have a child that, or that may grow up to where their principles and their morals and their values is now different than what it was in later generations or in past generations, right? So it's like, so for instance, when it comes to the money situation, say for instance, you're supposed to have money in this timeline, right? You're supposed to have money in this lifetime. You're supposed to be the one that creates that generational wealth, to pass on to the ones that are after you. Okay. Well, Spirit says, I need to work on you right now. Okay. We're in the times to where, we in the mass awakenings, and I need to work on you. So it's like, so for instance, I need you to work on that spirit of lust. I need you to work on that spirit of greed. I need you to work on that spirit of gluttony, or whatever the case may be. So it's like, I need you to work on these particular spirits, or that spirit of temptation, also as well here. I need you to work on that because I need you to instill that, being that example, passing that energy down, passing that knowledge down, because, when you have a greedy individual, a greedy grandfather, right? And this grandfather, you seen this grandfather, not taking care of things that he needs to take care of, no bills. He over here snorting the coke and everything like that and living his life. And then he passes that on. And it's like, whole time your dad seen your grandfather, living life out crazy, partying crazy, got the money, just throwing the money, whatever case may be, the generational wealth just getting thrown down the drain. Okay. Getting thrown down the drain. Oh, well, we still got the money, we still greedy. We don't have to, go against principles or whatever case may be. Let's continue to raise the prices, F the poor, type of energy. So you seen that. So now, or your father seen that. So now he passed it down to you. And so it's like, now you seeing it and everything like that. And it's like, well, shit, my grandfather did it. My dad did it. It's like, well, so, I mean, I don't know any better. Okay. And it's like, you got to be the one to break the curse. You got to be the one to break the pattern. It starts with you. Okay. It starts with you. So it's like, Spirit got to work through you, got to help you heal with that energy so that you can, make it better going down the generation. It got to stop with you here. Okay. Soul family, North Node energy, purpose. Okay. Akashic records, past life energy. All right. So past life slave, past life pirate energy also as well here. It's like there's certain things that need to be kinked out. Okay. There could be certain energy to where you was a past life slave, or there was a past life energy in that slavery where your generation has been in slavery also as well. Our ancestors, there's post-traumatic slave syndrome also as well. So it's like we still are operating off of things that our ancestors have endured. Okay. Especially also to my melanated folks. Okay. We are still operating on certain poverty mindsets because of the fact of our ancestors being in slavery, us not believing that we're able to, come out of that post-traumatic slave syndrome. All right. So that is very significant at this time. Whew. That was a mouthful. I had to set boundaries move away from negative people to make changes. Ashe. And that's what it be. That's what it be, because people be distractions. People be heavy on distractions. All right. That was Ancient Soul. High vibrational. I feel like I don't need to pull on that. What's this Jupiter energy? Show me the expansion. Damn. Those are the same messages. Okay, I guess that it didn't need to be back in the... guess it didn't need to be back in the pile. Thank you, Spirit. So what's going on here with the Jupiter energy, this expansion energy? What's going on? What's going on with this Jupiter energy? Trustworthy, past life thief here, and royal past life, okay? 911 is poking out again. 911 is heavy energy, is current energy, okay? So what I'm picking up on this energy with the Jupiter, like I said, expansion. Jupiter is also, 222, Ashe. Okay, so 222, the 22nd. So Sunday, I will be doing a collective ritual. All right. We're going to do the green candle. We're going to do the pink candle, and we're going to do the white candle. So those that are feeling led to, I'll go ahead and make a post about it. But some of you are being expanded at this time to expand for your love life and to expand for your money. Okay. So I'll be doing, I'll be doing a ritual on Sunday for that. Spirit's been leading me to do that. So this will help you kind of amplify your energy, push through that energy for your love, push through that energy for, finances. So if you've been feeling kind of stuck and stagnant, we'll go ahead and get that candle magic going, okay? So that we can go ahead and get that energy amplified, okay? So that'll be on Sunday. Depending on how many people I have, we can't blow out the candles after. I'm not necessarily someone who believes in that. It depends. Some people believe in it, some people don't. These are chime candles, so they're not meant to be blown out. But if you have like particular candles that are like, it is all on how your spirit moves. Me, I'm an air sign. So, sometimes I'll blow it out, as far as like a candle, like this candle, or like if I have like a pillar candle, sometimes I'll blow it out if I leave, sometimes I don't. Some people say, oh, you can't blow it out. And it's like, to me, I'm an alchemist. To me, I transmute energy. To me, I am the magician. So, whatever I do is going to do, because I go by my spirit, what my spirit is telling me to do, not what somebody else tells me to do. So it's like, if someone else tells me that, and it's like, oh, it aligns with my spirit, that kind of sounds right, I think that's what my spirit wants to do, then I'll take their advice. But it's like, that's why you should always be, if it aligns with your spirit or not when you're taking somebody's advice. It's like, it feels good. Maybe it feels good for a point of time, and then it's like, and now all of a sudden you shift and you change. It's like, you just never know. We're our own journey, okay? So it's like I said, sometimes I blow it out, sometimes I don't. But if it's a chime candle, I don't blow those candles out. I let them burn, okay? So as far as Jupiter energy, all right, so some of you you may be kind of afraid of being expanded, you're being stretched, and it's like you may be kind of afraid of this energy, and it's like spirit's like trust the process, trust in the transformation energy, okay? And then karmic past life thief here, this keeps coming out in regards to certain energy. So this could be something to where, like I said, that spiritual those spiritual trials, or you may have had to go through a lot of deceit, or whatever the case may be. It could have took you a lot to even get to be expanded. So for instance, say you had a rough life, you grew up in poverty, you still kind of struggle with poverty mindset. This could be because in a past life you may have been stealing from people, okay? So when it comes to lifetimes and life cycles, what you do, karmic energy, we come in this world in karmic debt, okay? So we come into earth and, in this realm with karmic debt. We got to pay off the karmic debt by moving into our north node energy from our south node energy, right? So, you may have came in here with already karma. So for instance, certain people may, have issues with homes, or issues with being homeless, or issues with cars, or issues with relationships, or whatever the case may be, because you're in karmic debt. Okay. So it may seem like it's just bad luck, that you may have always kind of just got, but it's like, really what you're doing is you're possibly paying for that karma that you did in a different lifetime. Like, it's like, damn, I probably was a fucked up ass person in a different lifetime, and that's why I'm paying for all this shit right now. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So this is why it's important, and what I've been talking about also as well is, just because you did a little bit of spell work on somebody, or you was doing spell work on somebody and you didn't see anything happen back to you right now, does not mean that Saturn's not going to come back and whoop that ass. Okay. Now it's a possibility that, say for instance, you was doing spell work on somebody's love life, and it's like you was coming up against somebody's will. You was trying to control this person not to go to this person, or whatever the case may be. Guess what? It's a possibility that next lifetime you're not going to have any good relationships. You gotta pay for that debt. You gotta pay for that karma. Karma never misses. Okay, it's the law of attraction. That's karmic law. It's the law of attraction, or law of cause and effect is what it is. It's karmic law here. Okay, so like I said, that's why it's so important to educate yourself with spirituality than just jumping into certain things and just doing shit because somebody told you to do it. They're not telling you that. Okay, exactly, balance. All right. So yeah, but anyway, so also some of you could have had a royal past life also as well here. You could have had both past lives, okay? To where you had a past life when you was stealing, and you had a past life to where you was, rich, okay? So this kind of plays out, very similar. And the reason being is because, say for instance, There was a say in 1500, or well, let's say in 500 BC, okay? 500 BC, you was royal. You had the riches, you had the gold, you had the coppers, you had the coins, you had, possible slaves, it's just like, or workers, or whatever the case may be. You lived in a castle, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, and then you did things wrong, okay? So say for instance, you was greedy, you didn't take that royal past life the way you needed to. So it's like, so when you reincarnated again, you had you was a past life as a thief, because you felt like, this is mine, like I deserve this, like this is the money that, it's like you could have been in a space to where you was in poverty, and it's like, let me steal from these people because I feel like I need this, because that's an energetic imprint, that's a soul memory that you have, to where it's like, you ever been like I just feel like I'm supposed to be rich. Like, I just feel like I'm supposed to have money. You ever been someone who was like balling on a budget? Because for instance, that's me. Like, I just always felt like I was meant to be rich, and I had a royal past life also as well. So it's like, it's like you feel like you're meant to be rich. You love the finer things. It's like, just for some reason you're attractive to designers, or just whatever the case may be, or you're attracted to certain materialistic things. But there could have been in a past life to where you didn't necessarily enjoy the riches or appreciate the riches, because, or you may have looked down at certain people also as well. So this is what's coming up, is what I'm picking up on. So karmic debt of paying this past life thief. So it's like, so in this lifetime you may have reincarnated to be in poverty, and now you've been helping other people out of poverty. So say for instance, it's like, this person needed some money, you gave this person money. Oh damn, this person's on the streets, let me get this person some money. In my heart I just feel like, poverty, man, like we got to help people grow, That's because there was a lesson that you had to learn from a past life. So now you thinking different, because your soul remembers. You ever feel so sorry for certain people, and it's like, I don't know why I'm so passionate about this, but this is kind of what I want to do. I don't know why I'm so passionate about kids. It's like, I want to save kids. You could have been an orphan in a past life, it's like, or you came and been an orphan, or you was in a foster home in a past life, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, I just have this strong desire, this passion. Okay, that's that soul memory. So you're remembering. Okay, so it's like, so now that you done cleared your karmic debt, all right, that south node energy, and moving into that north node energy, it's like, okay, this is purpose. So it's like, so what does purpose come with? What does expansion come with? It also comes with finances if it's part of your contract, so it's like, so for instance, if you're meant to, when people have like them random downloads or random, thing of, oh, I want to create a business to where, it's going to help, many children, and I'm going to, make these little tiny houses, and, whatever the case may be, that was because they was meant to do that. That's why they got the money to do it. So it's like the money came in when they was in the rightful energy to pour out to other people. Okay. For instance, when you think about, what's his name that does the food reviews on here? Keith Lee. Keith Lee was homeless, right? He was homeless for quite some time, also as well, but he was always humble. So it's like, so he got like 20 million followers now on social media. And it's like, what does he do? He goes to little places, and he be getting like little $4 meals, and whole time he'll leave that person $4,000. And it's like, that's how you know he was sent from divine. That's how you know that is part of his divine purpose. He was meant to be shown. He was meant to be seen. He was meant to have that platform, because he was able to pass on the wealth also as well. He's comfortable, but it's like, like I said, it's like you're spreading the wealth. So what happens when you spread the wealth? That wealth comes in tenfold. All right. So that's the energy that is given. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull on this Cancer energy and this Taurus energy and see what's going on with that. What's this energy for Taurus? 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 Bully mentality fell onto this other energy. Let's see. the Jupiter expansion, high rank spiritually ancient soul, and high vibrational. That's funny. Tauruses are bulls also as well. Okay. So this could be part of like, you may have been brought up around certain people that had a bully mentality. This could have been part of your past energy of, you know, having that bully mentality also as well. I act like the good person, but I'm really not. She will set you up in a heartbeat, and trickster energy also as well. And then Cancer. Okay. That's interesting because Cancer fell out with Taurus also as well. So there's something significant about Cancer and Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus that may be connected to a Cancer. You may be a Cancer that's connected to a Taurus. This could be also just family also as well here. There could be certain family things that you may be going through at this time. Let me see what this is. Show me the bully mentality. What's this bully mentality energy? Yeah, Ten of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense now. Yeah, exactly. The Cancer, double Cancer. Okay, so Taurus, you may have a particular family situations that you may be going through betrayal with, okay? Or there's a, you know, someone that is a, you know, in your family that's a Taurus here that may be going through betrayal. Heavy Cancer energy, okay? This could be a Cancer that may be snaking you. Also as well here, or like I said, it's just heavy on family things that are acting like they are there for you and they're truly not. Like I said, you could have been brought up around certain family members that were very much kind of bully mentality. So it's like, so it may kind of made you kind of detached also as well within your feelings, your emotions, or whatever case may be. There's a particular feminine that you may need to watch out for that may be setting you up here. Trickster energy, okay? Could be connected with this Cancer also as well, okay? Here for Taurus. But there's something that's shifting here, okay, in regards to your happiness, your cycle, whatever the case may be, and Spirit's showing you what you need to see about this energy, okay? Show me what this betrayal is. Show me what this betrayal is for Taurus. Show me what this betrayal is for Taurus here. You could be seeing 333 a lot, okay? That could be why you are moving into alignment. That's alignment energy. There could be 3 people that's involved in this energy that you may need to kind of step back from. Show me this this 3 of Swords energy for Taurus. Karma, public humiliation. Cult, what I say, multiple people, okay? There's multiple people that's in your energy, all right? There could have been something that you may have went through. You could have went through a lot of karmic trials, could have went through a lot of karma here, okay? You had to clear out that South Node energy, like I said, clearing out your karma energy. So bad shapeshifter also as well here is coming out. So there's certain people that their mask is being revealed, okay? Their mask is being revealed. Certain people that's in this cult-like energy, okay? And cult doesn't have to be like to where it's like, oh, we're all wearing black and red hoods, or we're all wearing hoods and we're all a cult and we're worshiping, you know, devil worshipers type of energy. Like, no, this is the energy to where, like, say for instance, you have a particular friend that's a low-key, you know, hater. You got a you know, a grandparent, a aunt, a sister, a sibling, you know, that is a low-key hater, you know, a cousin that's a low-key hater, whatever case may be. And it's like all on the physical, they may present to be there for you, but they're secret enemies in the spiritual, okay? That's that cult-like energy. Show me more for this Taurus energy and this heartbreak. Yeah. Light worker came out in the struggle. Aries and Virgos. Yeah. So Aries and Virgo could be significant also as well here in street pharmacists and Scorpio. Okay. Like I said, I was picking up on this street pharmacist energy. Okay. You're a light worker. All right. You're meant to heal also as well here. Okay. The sun energy. And then someone significant about someone sleeping with a particular family member. Okay. So someone could have slept with a family member. Yeah. Taurus. Double Taurus energy. This is your energy. Aquarius energy is significant also as well. I'm learning to love myself more, okay? So there's something here, you know, because Aquarius energy is futuristic energy. Aquarius energy is the star in the tarot. So you're healing. You're in a healing energy. This could be something that you may have learned in Aquarius season. So we just came out of Aquarius season. So there's certain things that you may have found out in this Aquarius season. We are in the age of Aquarius also as well. So, you know, you may be kind of shifting with this age of Aquarius energy also, okay? This one. All right. Cancer. Let's see what's going on with this Cancer energy. Show me the energy surrounding this Cancer energy. Likes to talk down on you. You are going the wrong way. Okay. So you could be a Cancer that is going the wrong way. Someone may talk down on you. This could be, like I said, this Taurus and Cancer dynamic has been coming out. So, you know, a Cancer could be, you know, telling you to go a different direction. They may be talking about behind your back here also as well. Okay. This Cancer could be talking behind your back. What else here about this Cancer? Yeah. Manipulator. Yeah. Manipulates energy. Okay. Gang affiliated also as well here. All right, so someone may be, you know, part of a gang, you know, or this could be just someone who is part of that cult, you know, energy in the spiritual and not necessarily on the physical. Also as well here, they're just kind of like a secret hater. So they're manipulating energy. All right, that could be why you may have been going the wrong way. Yeah, sister. All right. Sister and secret hater. I can't make it up. Yeah. Sister and secret hater. Like I said, occult energy. All right. That's why I said Cancer energy is family. Cancer energy is roots, is ancestral. So, you know, when it comes to Cancer, you know, like I said, the 4th house, that's family energy. So someone may be finding out about a particular sister that's a secret hater. Okay. I can't make it up. Hex and curse. Also as well. Or this could be also a masculine because karmic masculine came out. All right. And Jezebel spirit. Sagittarius is significant also as well. Someone's getting sick. All right. So this is Sagittarius energy is that Jupiter energy also as well as ruled by Jupiter. So your expansion. So it's like you're being shown who you cannot take with you to expand at this time. Certain people are secret haters. Certain people are hexing and cursing you. Certain people are in this Jezebel spirit. Okay. Like I said, you get tested on your spirit. You get tested on certain energy. So when it comes to that Jezebel energy, that's also like that, you know, sexual energy also as well. So it's like, you know, this could be someone who, like I said, addictions. Cancers are very strong on addiction. So, you know, this could be sex addictions. You know, someone around you could keep you tethered to sex addictions. They may still be tethered to sexual addictions. They may kind of have a hard time of not just sleeping with just one person. Like this could have been somebody who also was someone who you kind of was getting hoes with or getting niggas with type of energy. You know, yeah, Cancer. Like I said, literally Cancer, heavy Cancer energy and Taurus energy is coming out. Someone's getting sick. Someone may be sick. Damn. Show me what else here with this Cancer energy. This came into reverse. I'm learning to love myself came into reverse. They don't value themselves. So it's like when you're around certain people that don't value themselves, how are they able to value you? They're not able to value you. If they don't value their self, then how can they value you if they don't value themselves, right? Fuck everyone who don't like my glow up. Predator behavior, karma, infidelity. All right. So this could have been someone's karma here is finding out about this infidelity. Someone's a predator here. Yeah, on the down low also as well. Damn, someone's on the down low. Evil Sandman manipulates dreams. Okay, so someone's manipulating dreams here. They're shape-shifting. We had bad shapeshifter that came out here also as well. So it's like someone's manipulating dreams. Someone told somebody that they didn't need to tell your business to, because that's what's going on. They're manipulating the energy. You know, I'll talk about this later another time. But when it comes to lower vibrational zodiac signs, we have particular things that, like when it comes to gifts, we have particular things to where if we use our gifts in the wrong way, you know, then how do I explain this? Okay, so say for instance, you know, Cancers are very manipulative, right? So they can either manipulate it in a good way or they can manipulate it in a bad way, all right, type of energy. So it's like, you know, if they're in their lower vibrational energy, they can manipulate that energy in a bad way. So, you know, I'll talk about it another time. I don't feel like explaining all this right now. Okay, so that could be significant. Show me one more. Karma, lose gifts. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Literally using their energy in the wrong way. Okay, like I said, magician energy, manipulative energy. You can manipulate in a good way or you can manipulate in a bad way. And when you manipulate things to come against certain people that are spiritually aligned to have a particular purpose on earth, you will lose your gifts. You will lose your gifts. Public humiliation. So some of you may see something coming out here about this Cancer on social media, or something significant about on social media. Something may come out here. Okay, you may hear something, word on the streets about something, but something's going to be significant. Crazy. Crazy. I'm going to send you a message on here right now so you know it's me. All right, those are the messages. Let me get a couple of little positive messages to close it out with. But that was deep, okay? That was deep. If you want to get a personal while I'm alive, it's $22.22. All right. Link is in the bio for my Cash App and for my PayPal. I think I'm going to start adding on my Apple Pay. Oof. Right. Really deep. Okay. Walk it like a dog. Walk it like a dog. That song is significant. Spirit's telling me to go to shuffle, so there may be a particular song that may be significant here. I'm hearing that song Chopper Style, Chop Chop Chopper Style, Chopper Style also as well. Walk it like a dog, walk it like a dog. What's that song? Walk it like a dog, walk it like a dog. I don't know. The song by Joe, Tonight, could be significant. So something could be significant about tonight, okay? Or Joe could be significant. There may be certain answers that may be coming tonight, today. Yeah, exactly. Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You just heard both yesterday? That's crazy. Okay, there's something that's closing out. You're about to come into a victory, all right? Something is done tonight, all right? Something is closing out, all right? Also as well here, okay? Today is a Venus day. Today's Taurus and Libra day also as well. Something's shifting with money. Some of you may need to check your Taurus placements and see what's in your second house. What I say? It's shifting. This, whatever was an illusion is no longer an illusion anymore. You got your truth. You got your clarity. Show me what else. Bro. Justice. Book your reading with an accurate motherfucking channeler up in this motherfucker, okay? 10 of Cups here. Happiness, peace, joy, happy family, happy life, okay? No more of this devil energy. No more of this toxic energy. No more being bound to this energy. What's behind it? No more. Empress. It's already been illuminated. The fertility is shifting. This took a lot of time to go within. Stand your ground. Truth, Spirit said. I can't make it up. Can't make it up. All right. Last messages for the collective. Love. Okay. Memories also as well. Like certain memories, you're remembering who you are, okay? And it's like, and it took for you to love on yourself more, okay? Also as well. So some of you are coming into contact with love. You know, soulmate, twin flame came out also as well. So some of you are about to be in love here, okay, with the person. Empty, yeah. It's like certain things that was once empty-handed is no longer going to be empty with this love energy. Last messages for the collective. I got you, Lizzie. Thank God. Okay? It's been rough here, man. It's been rough these past couple years. All right? But, you know, when you understand numerology, when you understand what's going on in the cosmos, the astrology, all that type of stuff, you get to have a more of an understanding of why things have been dragged so long, why things have not kind of necessarily moved the way you want them to move. Also, it depends on your spiritual year, also as well, your personal spiritual year. But when you think about it, you know, when we was in, thank you for the gift. Oh, that's cute. I ain't never seen that before. When you think about it, you know, in the year of the snake, you know, a 9 year, that's cycles that's closing out. So something that is supposed to take off in that energy is not necessarily supposed to be built, in a sense, depending on your personal year. So it's like, you know, that's why it just kind of, it just all makes sense when you look at numerology and just kind of what's going on in the cosmos, as above, so below. Okay. And it's just a map, you know, to where you kind of get to understanding why certain transitions, planetary transitions and things of that nature are, why certain things are happening. All right. Thank you for the gifts. All right. Last messages for the collective. 679. 679. Numerology. Something significant about numerology. Hold on. These particular years is significant. Last year is significant for you. Something could have been significant about last year. Something was significant about 2 years before that. So 2003 is significant. 2003, 2002. 2003. Wow. Hold on. 2003, 2002 could be significant. 2023 is significant. 2022 is significant. 222. Heavy on the 222. You could be seeing 222 a lot. Something was supposed to balance out in 2022 for somebody, but someone, this energy wasn't. Something was supposed to balance out. You could have been in a space to where you were supposed to awaken in 2022. Okay, you could have been delayed. Also, as well, here is what I'm picking up on. Last messages for the collective. Speeding, okay? So this could be why you feel like certain things is accelerating so fast. It's like certain things kind of felt like a whirlwind. You was in an illusion, okay? You was in an illusion for some time, and then now all of a sudden it's kind of like speeding up because you remember who you are, okay? So it's like once you remember who you are, remember when I was talking about those manifestations, when I was talking about that reading, and I said sometimes certain manifestations can come faster than others. It just depends on how you go about it, how you plant that seed, how you nourish that seed. Okay. So it's like, so when you get into a space where you start remembering who you are, okay, also as well here, things start moving faster. You start quantum leaping. You start timeline jumping also as well. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, betrayal and fire. I'm telling you. And then agriculture, seeds. Okay, like you was going through a particular betrayal and it blew up in flames. Okay, it blew up in flames here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but it blew up in flames here, and that's exactly why you got to replant and reseed with this agriculture energy, harvesting, integration here also as well. Okay, bottom of the deck, eternity. Immortal, like literally, like infinity energy. Okay, like literally, I can't make it up. Can't make it up. All right, let's see. This next song is what I'm hearing is significant also as well. Liz, I got you. You know how we do it. Boy, I tell you, this spirits do not be playing. You know how we do it by Ice Cube is the song, okay? You know how we do it. Like, okay, I'm done with y'all today. Like, I can't make this shit up today. So you may be hearing this song. Ice Cube could be significant, okay? But like I said, I literally said this song may be significant that comes on next. And then the song is Ice Cube. You know how we do it. Okay. Shout out to Spirit. Okay. on loved one is a Gemini. Someone's passed on loved one is a Leo. Someone's passed on loved one is a Pisces, an Aries, and a Taurus. All right, moving out of that energy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start on my personals. There is one person on the list, so if you do want to get a personal, it's $22.22. Do you have a question, Lizzie, or do you want to see what comes out? Release those that are not meant to be in this message while Lizzie gets her messages at this time. Ashe. Protect the energy. Protect the portal. Ashe. Your energy has been off? Okay, let's see. Spirit's directing me to tell you to take 8 deep breaths at this time. You don't know what to feel. Take 8 deep breaths at this time, Lizzie. Channeling for Lizzie at this time. There's a need to cleanse your home at this time. Do a pretty strong cleanse is what I'm picking up on. Do some spring cleaning also as well. But cleanse. There's certain energy that wants to move out. That could be why you're kind of feeling distorted. And there's certain things that are trying to fall off is what I'm picking up on. There's a need to clear out some energy. It's kind of giving like that chaos energy before a shift. Shuffling for Lizzie at this time. Shuffling for Lizzie at this time. Yeah, Page of Wands. You're being directed. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Show me what else here for Lizzie. Show me the energy for Lizzie of what she needs to know at this time. Urgent messages, Spirit. Bring me truth and only truth and clarity at this time. No negative energies, no negative entities. I declare and I decree. Anything that's around me that's trying to keep me away from the truth, I banish right now as I speak. Ashe. A Leo could be significant. King of Cups and 2 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups and the Justice and the 4 of Cups here and the 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands. Or the 10 of Swords. Show me more on this King of Cups energy. Show me more on this King of Cups energy. Show me more. 6 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Show me more on the 8 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. Something you're being shown. This could be coming in a dream state. There's something that you may be being shown at this time. I feel like it's been out of whack though. The dreams may have been kind of weird and wonky. You may be feeling kind of blocked off from these dreams also as well. Show me the 2 of Wands for Lizzie. Show me the 2 of Wands. Show me the 2 of Wands. Yeah, this is a deep transformation. The Fool card, the 6 of Swords, the Death, the Empress in the struggle. This could be someone could be in the background. This could be someone's child's mother that someone may have walked away from or just no longer deals with here, that is causing possible distortion. They're causing distortion. Yeah. Exactly. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the World, the 7 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. All right, show me this baby mama energy. 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 Child, I can't make it up. Community, obsession, destruction. She's destructing things. That's what's going on. You're being protected from it. So Ice Queen also as well. It's like flying monkey. So it's like you. It's kind of like giving like this person sees you as the prize. Okay, whoever this person that you may be talking to, and this person is it's like this person's very obsessed. This child's mother is obsessed with destructing things in regards to this man. Okay. Could be game stalking, could be having multiple people kind of coming up against it also as well. This is what's keeping you in like this tornado energy, this destruction, to where you feel like it's all over the place. But what it is it's being transformed. Show me the Two of Wands in reverse. This is attached to his energy is what I'm picking up on, because the Two of Wands came in reverse with his energy, this masculine's energy. But I feel like this is, but see, the Page of Wands, the Fool card, the Death, and the Six of Swords. Let me see. What's this Two of Wands in reverse for this King of Cups energy? What's this Two of Wands in reverse for this King of Cups? She may be attacking him. Show me what it is. She's attacking him. That's what it is. Courthouse also as well. Okay, because when I seen this, I seen money, abundance, and also the thoughts of the thoughts woman thinking came out with the heart. So she could be trying to take him to court, you know, for child support. Could be significant because she feels some type of way, because she feels like certain things aren't necessarily working. Okay, it's like, yeah, secret animosity. Like, she has secret animosity. So she's doing divination work on his path here. This is why certain things aren't able to kind of move for him. Okay, well, show me the outcome. Show me the outcome then. I feel like with the Fool card, the Death card, and the Six of Swords, and the Ancestors here, I feel like it's going to be, this is karma that she's going to receive here. Show me what the outcome is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Soulmate and abundance and flying monkey. Like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work here. She wants money. Show me what else. He wants to deal with me but doesn't, because he doesn't have anything to offer me. She be asking him for a lot of money. Thief. Yeah. Death magic. Relationship in divine masculine. That's, let me tell you something. That is destruction magic, okay? So it's like, the thing is the reason, because what I see here is he wants this relationship, but it's like he's being protected, but he has to have the faith. So he may not be seeing past the illusions. That's probably what it is. He's under an illusion. That's why he doesn't have any forward movement right now. So just kind of keep it at a distance in a sense, but you know, it's not saying that it's a bad thing, because he's coming out kind of a soulmate anyways. Let me see more on it. Let me pull more and just make sure. But he just may be feeling kind of stuck and stagnant at this time. So it's like, just kind of take things slow. He's under an illusion. It's this baby mama that's attacking. Show me more about the King of Cups for Lizzie. Show me more about this King of Cups for Lizzie at this time. Show me more. Break any illusions at this time. Any spell work that's being casted against this relationship at this time, Spirit. Show me the truth here with this King of Cups energy. Show me the truth here with this King of Cups energy for Lizzie. Yeah, he's guarded. He's Nine of Wands. He's guarded. Queen of Cups. Because he's attached to this. Okay. Yeah. Six of Swords. Death card. Five of Pentacles. The Devil. The Hangman. The Ten of Wands. And the Three of Cups in the World. He's guarded. That's why he ain't moving around. Yeah, he's been avoiding me but watching my snaps. It's like, because what I feel like is you're coming out at this Queen of Cups, and it's like he wants to move forward with you, but he's too guarded right now. Six of Swords. Like, he wants to move, he wants to transform, but he's in this energy of lack. So, you know, him saying that he doesn't have nothing for you is because he's in abundance is here, but it's like she's harboring his energy. That's why he feels stuck and stagnant. It has to do with his own mental. Show me what else. It's manipulation. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. It's like the cups is there, but it's like I said, he's guarded. He's under an illusion. Magician, I'm telling you. It's like his manifestations is there. His manifestation, exactly. I can't make it up. You're coming out also as the Empress energy in the Four of Cups. So it's like Spirit's like, here, this is what it is. It's here. Whatever the case may be. This, you know, this new start, this magician, this manifestation. But it's like he's holding back because he's too afraid. Eight of Wands. Like, it's all for movement. He's tied to this energy. That's what it is. He's being held by this devil energy. Yeah, King of Wands. So it's kind of he needs to take action instead of being froze. Okay? That's what it is. Let me clarify this Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Ten of Cups and the Sun. Like, it's like the happiness is here. I just seen the Two of Cups as I was splitting too, and the Lovers. Why is he so guarded? The Sun also as well in the Lovers. I can't make it up. What's the Knight of Wands? Why is he being this? He needs to awaken to what he's being shown at this time. He's not seeing it. Because people are too much in his business with the Page of Swords. They're too much in his business. He could be listening to exactly. He's trapped in his head. He's mentally trapped. He could be listening to other people. Like I said, the baby mama was tied to multiple people, was tied to the community. So, you know, she could be telling other people, and he could, you know, certain things could be circulating, gossip, rumors, or whatever the case may be, and he's listening to that. He needs to transform. He needs to let it go. Show me the Knight of Wands. Why is he guarded? Magician. Like, this is his manifestation. He's not seeing it. The Moon in reverse. He's not seeing it. His manifestation is here. It's moving slow. Okay. With this Eight of Wands also as well. And the Knight of Pentacles. It's moving slow of his manifestation. This is what he wants. But he's not seeing what he needs to see with the Moon in reverse. He's not seeing what he needs to see. He's not standing his ground. Judgment is here. He's supposed to be awakening at this time. All right, so that could be what's causing you to feel kind of delayed, kind of feeling off the rocker, kind of feeling stagnant. Let's go ahead and get out of that energy and see what it is that you need to do for yourself. All right. All right, besides this destruction magic that's being done against Lizzie in the relationship, what does she need to do in general for herself? What does she need to do in general for herself at this time? What's the advisement? Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands. Close out the things that are just need to close out for you. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords also as well. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. What does she need to, what is this Ten of Wands energy for Lizzie? What's this Ten of Wands energy for Lizzie? You're moving on to calmer waters. Certain people from your past, you may need to let go. Could be certain friendships. Yeah, this is it feels like a friend. Or this could be letting go of the burden of your past relationship. Could be significant. Yeah, Rain by SWV. This is like this is more sweeping is what I'm picking up on. Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's certain people from your past. So we're coming up into, you know, that Mercury retrograde energy. So just make sure you continue to just move forward, okay? Don't allow these past people to come back. That's what's being shown at this time. So what you may be picking up on energy before they come. So that's why you're feeling distorted, okay? So you may be picking up on, they may be thinking about you already right now, because this Queen of Wands, yeah, the Chariot, yeah, they're coming towards you. Yeah, yep. Yeah. Yeah. So past people are going to try to spin the block. All right. Keep them in that energy of moving around. Okay. Because it's keeping you entrapped here. They're sneaky. Okay. So it's like this is kind of like that final, straw to really kind of just close this energy out. Because it's kind of, like I said, it's causing that mental destruction here. But I feel like nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. You're moving on to calmer waters. Nine of Cups and the Death card and the Six of Swords. You're moving to a new timeline, a new energy. So it's like nothing's wrong here. It's closing out. So you're just feeling the what's it called? The blunt of it, or whatever it is, the brunt of it. Okay, you're just feeling the kind of the reminiscence of it at this time, because it's shifting. That's why they're saying to just go ahead and cleanse also as well. So cleanse spiritually. I'm hearing dragon's blood, so get some dragon's blood, cleanse your home. I'm hearing all this week, so every day cleanse. Cleanse next week also as well is what I'm picking up on. I'm hearing cleanse very often until the 3rd. Okay, yeah, it's other people's energy. And then let me give you a final card, final energy for Lizzie. But cleanse heavily at this time is what I'm picking up on, to keep your energy balanced. You may want to take a spiritual bath also as well. Okay. I keep hearing you maybe want to be on that candle that I'm doing on Sunday also as well for the 222 portal. That's on your discretion. All right. But I keep hearing that. What's going on here for Lizzie? Last messages here for Lizzie. The color yellow is significant, so solar plexus. Trust yourself at this time, okay? Father wounds could be showing up. Yep, trust the process. I'm telling you. Trust the process, okay? You may want to get more creative. Painting came out, so you may want to step into your creative energy. If you haven't been having that time to where... if you haven't been having that time to where you haven't had any fun, your inner child also as well. Okay, so with father coming out and this painting energy is giving me inner child. So your inner child is kind of tugging on you also as well. So just write things in regards to your father wounds, issues, in regards to your shadow work at this time. Okay. I'm kind of picking up on like abandonment wounds. Your father may have abandoned you a lot. Kind of gave you that like breadcrumbing energy there but not there also as well. Could be significant. This could be why you may have attracted certain men that kind of was there but not there. And what you do is you internalize it. So that's what's significant about this is it's not necessarily you base your worth on it, but it's kind of like subconsciously you may base your worth on, why this person is kind of fluctuating with you. You're like, well, what's wrong with me type of energy. And it's not necessarily you think that something's truly wrong with you, but it's like, it's kind of like that little child in you that's saying, why isn't my dad showing up completely? Why doesn't my dad want to be a dad? That's what it's triggering in your energy when you meet these men. Okay. So, you're growing with this energy, this path, this, process. Just trust it. Okay. Bag lady. Okay. It's like that energy is baggage at this time. So it's like, I'm really picking up on the energy of trusting your path, trusting the process, trusting and letting certain things go that is not meant for you at this time. You've never seen it like that? Yeah. Perspective. It's always good to get a different perspective. We all can provide perspectives for each other most of the times, But yeah, this is baggage. This is what you're carrying. It's heavy on you, okay? So that's why you want to do that shadow work to kind of clear out that energy, to really kind of understand why, this is kind of, in your energy, in your field. All right, that's all I got for you. I've released all of Lizzie's energy, cleansed and purified and amplified to her highest light. I command back all of my energy, cleansed and purified and amplified to my highest light. Ashe. Thank you for always supporting me, Lizzie. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Yeah, cleanse. Okay, cleanse. Throw some stuff out that you don't want anymore. All right, baggage. All right, baggage claim. It's time to let go of certain things. So spring cleaning. All right. Also, I'm picking up with your kids. things that they can no longer fit, things that may just kind of be, you know, not working out with their clothes, or toys, old toys. Also as well, just do a whole cleanse. Don't do it all in one day, okay, because that will burn you out. So they're giving me specific instruction here. On your days off, or the days that you have time, do one room at a time. Okay, so it's like, so say for instance, you know, you're off on Saturdays and Sundays. You know, do it on a Sunday or do it on a Saturday is what I'm picking up on. A Saturday could be significant, or whichever day works for you. Okay. And do one room, okay, for the until spring season, okay, until you get everything all cleared out. Don't do it all at once, because you're going to get overwhelmed and overworked, okay. So one room at a time, all right. Because I feel like you have kind of also the energy of kind of ADHD energy too. Because this is me also as well. So it's like when you clean, you probably clean different rooms at the same time instead of cleaning one room at its, you know, one room and being done. So it's like you'll start cleaning the kitchen and everything, and then you'll go to the bathroom, come back to the kitchen, go to the kids' room, come back, and like it's like just stick to one. Just stick to one room, okay? That's going to help you create discipline, all right? I do the same thing, but I've been able to manage it better now, okay? I've been able to manage it better because I've been practicing how to do it that way. So yeah, it takes practice, all right? All right. I'm doing the love clearing and the money clearing on Sunday candle. I'll make a post about it. I'm gonna sit with Spirit again. They keep telling me about it, so I think I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, I'll be doing the clearing. There's only going to be limited spots also as well. I'll post about it though. I'll post it on my story and I'll post it on my page. Yeah, to clear out this energy. It's just going to be an extra push. Where is this? Oh, this is probably in my other room. Good surprises, free design. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. I'm running that special, that love special for private readings via phone call or email for love messages, whether that's self-love or love relationships. It's $25.25 until the end of February. So you have a week left to book that special. The link is in the bio in my link tree to book that special. All right. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out of here. Talk to you guys later. Bless. I'm telling you, these blessings is meant to come in, okay? Thank you, Lizzie. What's this? Fred Hammond, we're blessed. Yeah. Late in the midnight hour, God's gonna turn it around and around. Okay? Like, blessings is ready to come in. We just got to push them through. We got to believe what's ours, okay? We got to claim it. We got to stamp it. We got to do what we got to do. All right? Thank you. Ashe. Y'all have a good one. I'll be back later on. Don't know when, but I'll